All right, folks, welcome to Village Talk. I'm your host, Trey. I'm with the Freak Man. We got a special guest today, Yato.
Yay. Big Yato Gami, aka Yato Plays.
And as always, we got the Village with us. Today is the day. Manga tier list. Y'all know what time it is. We got a lot of the new boys in here. Not just
big reading rainbow shit.
Not just Jump, because we cultured. You see, we
a little bit to some degree.
It's a lot.
It's hella Jump.
It's a lot.
But
to be fair, Jump is a lot, man.
Jump is a lot. What are we supposed to do?
There's no reason to hate on Jump. There's nothing to hate for.
What are we supposed to do, folks? Anyway, man.
Jump got a lot.
Without further ado,
tier list. What you mean? Sakamoto Days.
Sakamoto Days, man.
Comedy. What more do you want? I mean,
I think we can all agree for this one. That's the easy A tier.
I'm gonna say it's mid. Now I think about it. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's mid. It's just like One Punch Man is mid.
I'm gonna go with A, man. I think it's safe. You know, it's action comedy. I can't take it too serious, but all the time because it's because of the comedy and stuff. And it's like Sakamoto is like the people are slicing buildings in half, but also like people are getting slapped in the face with passports. So it's like it's jokes, but I mean, you watch it for the comedy. I mean, you read it for the comedy. It is what it is. Yeah. So I think for what it is, it's definitely one of the best like hand-to-hand stories that you can read right now.
Oh yes,
that's
absolutely.
That's the
choreography is impeccable, man.
Yeah,
like, man, it's so good.
And then again, just one of it's peak to me, man. This is like my favorite stuff. So unique. I haven't seen a story like this before. Undead Unluck. Every chapter, something different.
And I'll agree with you there. The premise, the power system, the plot, like even the characters, man. I don't care what they're even doing. I could read a chapter of them just having a conversation over dinner, and I'm like, yep, good ass chapter.
Because the dinner was they had to They had to complete a quest, or food was going to vanish from the earth. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? The peak, brother.
Undead Unluck for sure. It's definitely one of the most unique stories out there. You know, the power system kind of feels like you mixing like Hunter with JoJo's, but like the world is so unique. You got these crazy like rules and stuff, and then it like as a reader, I didn't watch all the anime, but like reading it, there's like so much reread value. There's like characters that are hidden in pages that aren't introduced for like 40 chapters, but they're in these earlier chapters that you never see because they're like covered up by like text boxes and sound effects and stuff. And like you go back and look and say, whoa, this bro was here the whole time. It's like I'd probably say peak, man. It's really good. It's one of the best out right now that doesn't get talked about enough.
Talk to me.
Sounds unanimous to me.
Undead Unluck.
Sounds fucking unanimous.
Community. Find me on Twitter,
please.
Yeah, they're pretty big. Undead Unluck community actually pretty big.
As it should be. Now, some would say this next one, same thing, super unique, super fresh. It's a part of the big three.
Yeah, this for me, this is my goat, man. This is one of my goats. I have a hard time selecting favorites. I got a top 20 list at this point because I be loving shit. But this right here, man. First of all, shout out to Yuki Nobutatsu, former editor for Chainsaw Man Part 1. My main man Fujimoto was like, hey man, your art too good, go do your own shit. He was like, word, and gave us this. That piece of work right there, man. This manga for me is like, this going down in history if you ask me. It's doing too much shit that's just way too good. We got modernism in it. We got aliens, yokai, supernatural. We got a love triangle. We got fight scenes, wacky powers, goofy humor. What do you want if not this?
It's everything, man.
Yeah, Dandadan has it all. It's got it all, bro. You got, you know, that's not even scratching the surface. You got fucking mantis shrimp, you know, fucking Loch Ness monsters. We got kaiju battles.
Conspiracy.
We got ghosts. It's definitely one of the most unique, and it's been one of the best things coming out for a while. Some of the later arcs have been kind of longer, and you know, it's sometimes like this last arc, I kind of fell off a little bit. I still read it weekly, but it's definitely one of my favorites. Probably top 5-ish for ongoings right now. It's really good. I'd say I'd put it in peak.
Yes, sir.
Y'all ain't gonna get no arguments from me. It's peak.
Sounds like peak to me.
Dandadan. Is that how you pronounce it? It don't matter.
That's how people saying it. Dandadan.
Is it like don don don?
I think so. Yeah.
I think it is actually.
Yeah.
I think it actually is.
I think so. Yeah.
And then we on to y'all like it. I love it, man. What we got to say about Kaiju No 8? It's not No 8. I know. Shut up. Don't say that.
Let me start by saying, man, this manga is not trash. I'm gonna say that first and foremost.
Who
Now,
said
second
it
of
is?
all, we're very close to it. Is the problem? we're real close to it. I mean, we're using tropes and forgetting about them. We're using character points and forgetting about them. We're using character plots and character aspects and making them irrelevant. We got story elements that don't fucking matter. My whole takeaway is, it gives you exactly what they're trying to give you. Defense Force, kaiju, fight. It's not even meant to be no more than that. If you can enjoy this, to me, in my mind, you can enjoy Demon Slayer the same way. It's just corporation versus big monster go burr. Some good old mid.
I mean, took the words out of my mouth. This is nothing special, bro. It's just nothing special. I mean nothing. It's just nothing special.
I can't disagree. I think it had a lot of potential, but I've stopped reading it around like 50, so I don't know if it's gotten better. I doubt it. But I mean, for me, I felt like it had a lot of potential. I felt like it could have been like, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't, it's not. I'm not mad that it didn't go that way, but I felt like it could have been like an Attack on Titan type shit. Like it could have went that kind of route and been more like political and stuff like that. But it didn't. It just stayed. I say mid. I'd give it worse. I'd say worse things, but I got a PG.
I mean, if you dropped it, it's a reason. You know what I mean? If you dropped it, it's a reason.
Yeah, it's understandable. I give it some grace because they're delivering what they're intending to deliver. At least if they were below that, even then,
Yeah. I can, and I recently had to come to realize that for a lot of stuff, I can't get mad at like for example, like Black Clover. It's I can't get mad at brother, I forget Tabata for doing he knows his fan base. He's giving them what they like. It ain't for me. Yeah. Everything ain't for me.
It never sold you on more, so
yeah.
It never said I'm going to be more than this. It's kind of right, man. All right, on to something
more compelling.
Battle.
Vastly more compelling, but no fight.
Yeah, this is just a good old
the Oshi no Ko
switcheroo. Not switcheroo, but is this considered isekai?
No, reincarnation,
not isekai.
Tripping. Stupid question. Anyway, I like it. It's good.
I'm in a weird place with this manga because at first, the beginning arcs was like, damn, this is great. They're doing their shit. The dialogue's good. The story, I'm fucking with it. But as the story progresses, this seems like it's not one of those ones that's meant to keep going. I think it should have stopped probably an arc or two ago because now we're just doing shit. We entered the realm of just doing shit. And it's kind of it's getting silly. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm somewhere between A and mid, probably a high mid.
I think
it's either it's an A or mid. I'm giving it an A. This is being anime only.
As a reader, I stopped reading it around like 80 or so. I liked it. I liked it a lot at first, and I just stopped caring. I'd say A or mid. I don't care where it goes. Because
nah, y'all got to make a decision. If you caught up, you got to make a decision. Is it A or is it B? Right now, what you get?
So funny thing for you, Yato, because you said you dropped it around 80 something. The fall off to me is around chapter 86, which is very funny about you saying that.
I think I probably wanted more focus on the actual acting aspect stuff and I like some of the characters. I think the Mimcho is the name of one of the girls. I don't remember. It's been a minute, but I liked her character a lot. But the dynamic with the brother and sister, the doctor and the girl, it kind of gets weird later. I hear, and not really a fan of that.
That's exactly. Hey, man, they start crossing them boundaries.
Yeah, and it's
they own that Eastern Hemisphere, and it's cool over there. You know what I'm saying?
If you have gun to my head, I'm gonna say mid. It's enjoyable mid though.
Mid is fine with me, man.
Right
where it's
Kaiju?
at, that's cool. It's definitely above Kaiju. It's cool right there.
And now we got what the author believes his greatest work.
Chojin X, aka Superhuman X.
Yes.
I remember when this first
weird
came
also.
out. When this first came out, I seen a lot of hate for it.
It did get a lot of hate. People weren't digesting.
Yeah. I guess the weekly thing. People not used to do one a week.
They weren't. Yeah, you know, like a lot of the time, people don't understand the week-to-week chapter progression. You gotta go back and reread the full picture. I do that with almost all my manga.
Gotta reread, folks, because this is heat.
Shojin X to me definitely A tier first of all.
At least.
But if I'm being honest, I disagree with Ishida on his topic about this because he thinks Tokyo Ghoul was garbage in his own words, but I think this is a worse manga than Tokyo Ghoul. To be completely honest.
I never read Ghoul. I'm not going to either. I'm sorry.
I read it, but I got a interesting experience. I don't know if I'm gonna get into it, but Shojin is actually three of my favorite like ongoings are on this list, and Shojin's one of them. So I gotta say, Peak. I think is one of the best things out right now.
Ooh, best thing smoking.
Yeah, I think it's one of the best, and there's a lot to digest. It's definitely one where you have to read it more than once. So like, I want to make content on it personally, but I don't feel smart enough. I don't feel like I've retained enough of the like important information to make any videos about it yet. So I got to reread it before I even touch videos on it. But I want to.
It's deeper than that.
Yeah,
it's deeper than we making it freak. You gotta reread it again.
I can respect that. I can respect your take on it. I can respect you calling it peak. If I divulge a little bit without going on a fucking tangent like I'm known for, Shojin X to me suffers from a decrease in quality of writing for as far as the story progression, as far as character dialogue. I don't think that the world build, the plot, or the progression of the plot is any worse or comparable to Tokyo Ghoul. It's probably a better plot overall. It's less convoluted for sure, but the way the story is being handled and the way that we're intended to follow it, it's a lot more sloppy, which is kind of crazy because of how the CCG and the whole Ghoul thing was towards the middle of that manga. I'm just comparing the two pieces of work, and so that I would consider Tokyo Ghoul peak, and I would consider this an A in that aspect. But I respect peak as well.
Shojin, I think is good. I think it's gonna be better on a reread for sure, because like I know a lot of people weren't fucking with the early arc with like the baseball Shojin that was around like 10 or whatever. I liked it. I thought it was cool as hell, but people were not fucking with it.
I was with that shit.
I thought it was cool. I thought it was cool, but like I think the stuff that's happening now is like really good. But yeah, I mean, I'm cool with either peak or A. I think it definitely no less than that. Like I don't think.
Yeah, it's not gonna be less than an A.
Yeah, like I don't think it's any. Like it's not like I don't think anything bad about Tokyo Ghoul. So like both, I don't think Ishida can miss.
Yeah,
we even around the board.
He has yet to miss.
We're gonna get at a high A. On to the next one. Who read this?
Kindergarten Wars. I'm a reader.
Kindergarten Wars is actually really fucking good.
It's really fucking good, man.
Yeah.
So Trey, you have no idea what this is, right?
Nah.
We got a kindergarten teacher who is a former legendary assassin, and people have not forgotten who she is, but she's trying to move past that.
Didn't you used to kill niggas?
It's your classic. It's Sakamoto Days, but in a kindergarten school. It's assassination classroom, but for kindergartners type shit. To give you a rough idea what it is. Kind
of Suicide Squad-y too, because like they take these assassins. She got like caught or whatever, and to lessen her sentence, she's forced to be a teacher at the world's safest kindergarten.
Yeah.
Oh man, only manga can do these stories, bro.
Yeah,
that's why you read right there. Y'all sold me. I'm gonna pick it up.
It's really fucking good.
I love it. This is one I have nothing bad for this. If I must find something wrong with it, I still can't. I'm usually good at that. It's just solid all around. It's not looking to do anything but what it's doing. It's not overplaying itself. The dialogue's not too crazy for that to be a detractor or for anyone to critique that. It's just fucking good.
Yeah,
I got nothing. It's good, man. I can't talk shit.
No negatives for it, and it started off as an indie series. It was like a Jump Plus indie series, and it got promoted. Like it while it was indie, I think it had like 30 million views or some shit before it like even got like officially like accepted into the roster or whatever. It was huge.
People loved it.
Yeah,
I don't know where I was at.
So I don't know where I was at. Honestly, that's an easy A. I would not put that among the peak. Again, quality wise, no detractors. However, due to fairness, if I'm being honest, that and Sakamoto Days are adjacent to me.
Yeah, and they're very similar.
Nothing wrong with that, folks.
Easily.
Nothing wrong with that. Now, I read this first chapter. Off your recommendation. I'm a chapter 1 serial chapter 1. I like where it's going, but I can't really give a solid take on it.
Oh man. So
I let him down.
this one is I'm not sure how I feel. Like I haven't done a reread on this one, and I haven't read it since like chapter 42. I was enjoying it. It was mad good when I was reading it, but I can't remember enough about it to give a fair criticism or highlight any qualities. It was a good manga though. I didn't have any problem with it when I was reading it.
So
you, Eric.
So this is another of my favorites that I was talking about actually.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, Make the Exorcist Fall in Love IMO is really fucking good, but it is bi-weekly, and it's also like not talked about. Like it's you know everybody's talking about the One Piece and JJK and stuff like shit like that. So this comes out and there's no conversation for this. It's easy to like it's easier to like be more locked in when there's a fan base. This doesn't have a fan base at all, but it's really fucking good. My hair look crazy. I just twisted that shit. But yeah, it's really fucking good. I would say one of the best on the list. I'd put it in peak, but fucking understandable, if it goes lower, because like quality wise, it's really fucking good. And another thing they do with this series that I wish more people knew about is they do these bonus like 0.5 chapters, but they're not on the app. So like it's a Manga Plus series, so you read it like on Jump Plus or whatever. So obviously it's an Exorcist series and stuff will happen. So like there'll be a chapter where like the kid will go to an aquarium and like a demon will take over a shark in the aquarium, and it hulks out, busts the glass, starts killing people, and then like the 0.5 chapters are like notebook entries and diaries and stuff from people who were at the scene, and they're like recalling the events. So like for the aquarium one, it's like a little girl, she wrote like in her diary, "Today, dear diary, something crazy happened. Mr. Shark freaked out and attacked everybody and all this shit. But like this little priest guy saved the day. He saved us. But like I don't understand what happened. There's a lot of people dead and stuff. And just all the events like that. Like a volcano erupted today. Suddenly the volcano hasn't erupted in 10,000 years. But like today, my grandma got her leg burned off. It's just like recalling the events. It's really cool. No other series that I read does that, and that's like super dope. The world building. You get to see other people, like, because these aren't main characters. These are not characters that ever get talked to in the story. Like they don't go up to these people and go like, "What happened today?"
NPCs account.
Yeah, it's literally NPCs, and it's like really cool for this series.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
Hell yeah!
Put that if this is an adaptation, you gotta put that on there.
You can overrule that one if you want to. I'm willing to go with your take. There was depth to it. We can put it in peak. I'm cool.
That's what you want to do. This is on you, Eric. This is your call.
I'd say peak, bro. It's good shit.
Next for love. I'm about to put that in the bank.
Yeah, shit's money.
Yeah.
What up?
I mean, look at this fit, bro. That's hard.
Oh yeah, the fit go hard, man.
Big ass fit go hard.
After this, look up the other volume covers because them shits are crazy.
I bet. It's a crazy manga.
We're gonna get into it.
Now, hold on, folks, because this is in my top 10. This
Ever.
is nigga.
Ever.
Marriage Toxin is so goddamn great.
Yeah.
Marriage Toxin is fucking fantastic. I mean, first of all, the MC, it's a good ass MC. He's the quiet type, the stoic type of character, but he has some personality as well, and he gets shit the fuck done. I will say, however, if I'm being fair, the manga tends to repeat itself, but then they break the monotony with some interesting shit. So he'll go somewhere, fight the villain, yay. Go somewhere, fight the villain, yay. But now we have some plot. Yeah. And then we'll, it's not the best, but they're very consistent with the quality. And it's just fun. I really enjoy this one. It's fun as hell. It's not looking to be the most deep or intricate, The man's looking for a wife, and he happens to have to fight niggas while he's doing that.
Oh, okay.
It's hard being the best bachelor out here. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
So for me, that's an A tier.
Easy A?
Mm-hmm. Easy A.
I'd agree. It's a really good series, and if all I'll say is, if you read Sakamoto Days, then this is for you. Whoever you are, this is for you if you read Sakamoto Days, because the choreography and the action and the comedy, it's literally the same thing. Like the combat is all of those three are like just but
big three Sakamoto.
Yeah, Kindergarten Wars is the most like jokey and like less serious, but Sakamoto Days and Marriage Toxin are like fucking brother and sister. Like they're literally like the same thing, except like dude fucking he cut a car in half with like some fucking peroxide, like a peroxide bottle or something. It was ridiculous.
He did.
It sounds like
OD crazy.
Yeah, it's hot.
The nigga stopped a fucking landslide with 2 bottles of fucking pharmacy medication. He just squirt them bitches real hard in the slash. Like it's dope.
I put that in the library. That's on peak. Put that up.
Absolutely.
All right.
Ow.
Up next,
More heat.
absolutely
More heat, man.
This is
More
what
heat.
is this?
Wild strawberry.
Wild strawberry.
Wild strawberry. Okay, so Trey, you don't know what this is either, do you?
Yeah, I'm very unqualified to be on this episode, but who else is going to be
I'll
here?
give you a short synopsis. We got modern day Tokyo. One day, a big plant appeared, bloomed in the middle of Tokyo, infected people with its plants. We got some Last of Us type shit going on with its flowers and plants and shit. So if you get infected, you start to eat niggas, and then one day you bloom and blow up, and then you infect other people. It's dead ass The Last of Us, just not cordyceps as flowers.
Yeah.
But
did you see you seen Hell's Paradise, right?
Yeah.
yes,
It's
yes.
what they did. It's what they didn't want to happen on the mainland.
Okay.
Yeah, basically. And the main character becomes a plant nigga that can control it, and now him plant powers go burr in the story. It's
It's
you
good.
know what I'm saying?
It's good.
But
this is modern times?
First of all, modern times, yeah.
Okay.
This one's very good. I would call it innovative, if not for the fact that it seems to be a reskin of a post-apocalyptic happening in Tokyo. However, they do it well. It's very close to mid though. We haven't gotten that far into the story. It's like 16 chapters, 20 chapters. You know, we're not that far. It's enjoyable. It's good, but we're not breaking no groundwork right now.
Sometimes that's all it got to be is good, bro. If you like it,
Yeah,
it's
you know?
peak. Fuck that. All of this is peak.
Yeah, I would personally I'd say mid because I paused it, but it wasn't really a quality thing. But like you said, I think you said like reskin or something. It wasn't like a Tokyo reskin thing, but it was more that like I didn't care about this because I had already. It came out in a time where there are already like 3 or 4 like ongoing and kind of popular like botanical series, like plant based. Got Hell's Paradise, Wild Strawberry, Deer Anemone just got axed and jumped, and then there's another one further on this list that's another plant series that's really fucking good, and I think is way better than this one. But this one's more action focused.
What would you put it over anything? You putting it over Kaiju?
Honestly, I want to because I can tell it's gonna have a better premise than Kaiju, but it don't have enough chapters yet, and that's disrespectful.
Yeah, I
haven't
dropped
done enough
it.
yet.
Right.
So gotta be mid.
That shit got 16 chapters. Kaiju has like 70 some shit. It's just disrespectful.
Yeah.
If it's one thing we got is respect behind Kaiju, the old mid though. Here we go. Goku. This is pretty new. I've read
You hit that one chapter.
I'm not gonna
that pilot chapter.
Hit it and quit
You
it.
hit your chapter 1. My nigga's a serial chapter 1 reader.
That's crazy.
This is fire though. I don't care. It was fire when I was.
Yeah, it's so you had something to say? I didn't want to cut you off.
I didn't read this, so
Oh, really?
You finally got some unqualified. Yeah, I'm not qualified for. I didn't touch this. I'm be honest. I did not touch this.
I'm be real. I'm not the most qualified. I've read about 8-7 chapters. It's really good, but it's I think it's Jump Square, so it's like bi-monthly or every other month or something. And so like it's one of those series where I'm just letting it build. It's really good though. I wouldn't put it mid. I would definitely say maybe low A. Personally, I wouldn't say mid. But it's fun. And the 2 main characters are really good. The fucking chick with the white hair, everybody loves her for reasons. And they kill these monsters called Maga, so like they're killing Make America Great Again stuff. So that's cool too.
Love it.
Good with me. I didn't touch it, man. I can't speak on it.
All right, here comes another big dropper. A lot of people drop this. Elusive Samurai.
Yeah.
It's just
right
not
off the
enough.
bat, man. The Elusive Samurai does its own thing really good, while also feeling like, have I read this before? Like the entire time you read it, it's like, I think I read this before in a different manga with other characters, but I read this before. It's hella similar to shit in the way it feels, but it's good though. I enjoyed it. I got some enjoyment out of it. I wouldn't wank it.
The animation got them going crazy though. It might just be better adapted.
Yeah.
I think those first 2 episodes were fire. I don't know.
Personally, I like it, and this is one where like Gemini. I'm a Gemini, and I'm kind of like arguing with myself. So on one hand, I want to say A. I want to be fair, but like deep down, I'm like fuck this because I personally hate like anything historical. I'm just not into history. But this one's really good, and I think the anime is gonna blow up. So like, People hated on it for like 2 years. It's been going. It's by the same guy that made Assassination Classroom, by the way. So like,
yes, sir.
Fuck with that.
Yes, sir.
This is his new thing. But the anime, I think, is going to blow up because it's beautiful and it has that raw shit that people want.
Yeah, it's got the tropes. It's on the front page of Crunchyroll, so it's kind of it's only a matter of time.
It's got what people want. Like a historical anime, I think is good, but I don't like reading history for some reason. It's just something about it. But
make you feel like you in school.
Yeah, and I hated history. That's my least favorite. I failed history so much. I hated it.
That part of what you just said is why I can't really wank it off too much, because I love the history mangas and history anime. Yeah. I'm damn near a history buff at this point, because I branched out and started reading books and articles and things like that off of the manga and anime exposure. So for me, that's why I say that, because like I've seen this in 16 other manga, like it's hella traditional pieces out there. So I
agree with you. I don't want that one on the freak, because I'm the same way. Historical mangas and stuff like that, like you said, it makes me want to branch out and see the true history, because the mangas kind of romanticize things a bit, but it piques my interest what really happens like during those times and whatnot, like Vagabond and stuff like that. That is kind of historical, because it was based on Miyamoto Musashi was a real person, the whole thing Kojiro and everything like that. So when I see things like that too, Kingdom, another one.
That's your favorite shit, ain't it? Kingdom.
Hell yeah.
I was just ready to say that. Yeah.
That Kingdom.
That Kingdom, man, that type of shit. So I agree with you on that one, 100%. I don't know how we rank this.
Overall, I mean, it sounds like mid to me.
I mean, we going manga. We talking about the manga, the anime.
We talking about the manga, man. It's not doing nothing that I can even glorify. It's a good piece of work, but I have nothing to praise in particular about it.
I feel like it should be high mid though. Like I think it is good. I just don't care.
Above Kaiju, definitely. Me personally.
Gotcha. Elusive Samurai. It's me here, y'all. Final version.
The anime is going to be incredible, though. So, like, regardless of what is said now, that anime is good.
That shit gorgeous.
Two different entities, because they animating that.
Yeah.
Next up, we ready just get a lot of wank. Go ahead, Eric. Your half an hour break.
Listen, before you start sucking it off, let me just say, I'm sucking it off too, nigga. I love it too.
All right, relax.
Yeah.
It's peak, it's heat, it's good, it's great.
I ain't get to the reread yet. I'm sorry.
Man. No, for real. I don't listen. When you read something and you start to read a lot of shit, me personally, I start to look for things I can talk about, highlight, analyze, critique. This shit is stumping me every other week with like, damn, I don't have nothing to say bad about this. They not doing shit incorrect. They just keep fucking pumping out quality, absolute fucking peak chapters over and over.
Just hitting.
I'm not tired of the characters. I'm not tired of the plot. I mean, they just keep doing it. They keep doing it, man.
That's rare.
Put that motherfucker in peak. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, he ain't gonna say nothing else.
You know me. Obviously, I'm gonna say it's peak, but I mean, it's not without its flaws. It's not without its flaws, but like the things that are flaws don't bother me. Like it does have.
It's minute things.
Yeah, the arc that got animated is the filter. So like a lot of people who don't like the series dropped it in the arc that was animated. And if you watch the anime, I'm telling you right now, the anime is shit. Read it from the beginning. Do not fucking watch this. Or if you want to watch it just because you're bored and you just want to turn something on, it's cool. But don't watch this and base this like don't go like, oh, that shit's trash. Read it, because the fucking anime sucked ass. And it's top tier. It's great. It's by the guy who made Quintessential Quintuplets. He had that harem with 5 girls, and then he came back with fucking 5 rangers, and this is gas. And if you get halfway through that filter arc that I was talking about, then it's peak. You're gonna love it no matter what. Everything that's happened after the Balong exam, top tier, peak. I'm gonna say it's peak. It's my favorite.
Peak is peak. You putting that over, make the exes fall in love, of course.
Kagurabachi.
Oh, S tier, peak. Peak.
I will say it's way better than everybody assumed it wasn't at first. Like it's way better than of course it's not the best shit ever, but
enough time has passed.
It's a solid
enough time has certainly passed.
It's definitely solid story, solid power system. The power system is unique. Nobody's too OP. The story is pretty well how they introduced in the characters. I love it. I love it so far.
So I honestly didn't care for it even when I read it. I was having a hard time getting past like chapter 6. You know, I was like, damn, I gotta keep trying this shit. But I got into it.
That's the problem.
Yeah, it felt like, all right, you know, one of them hype beast joints. But I got into it, and I just want to say the villain of the first arc, Genichi Sujo, masterclass fucking villain. I haven't seen a villain like this in shonen in so fucking long. We're talking like master S tier fucking villains.
Yeah.
And such a minor arc in the fucking story.
Amen.
Good ass villain. Put that shit in peak. I don't want to hear nothing else.
Whoa.
Yeah, I put it in peak.
All right.
It's like that, man. Only
it's good
Chihiro. I ain't gonna lie. I went live about it last night. Chihiro was a better swordsman than Zoro. I've been saying this for the longest.
I ain't
That's a real hot take.
Yeah, man. You got to save that for high take day.
Chihiro's money though. One thing I do want to say though is for like anybody who happens to see this and they're like a YouTuber who might make a Kagurabachi video. I tweeted this today. You don't have to mention memes anymore, guys. Y'all can just talk about Kagurabachi without saying like it's not a meme. It's actually good. You can just make your videos, guys.
Yeah, be proud of the manga.
Be proud of the series. You don't have to like say like it's really good. It's not a joke. Y'all can just talk about the series, brother.
Just talk about the show. Just talk about stuff you like, man.
Yeah.
Real shit.
Oh, that take was from Nin Like Chris on TikTok. If anybody want, I'm gonna put all his socials right here.
Hell yeah.
He's better than Zoro.
Moving on though, we got Blue Box. Have y'all read Blue Box, man?
This is a sport joint. This got an anime coming out.
Yeah,
yes, it does.
Yeah.
Sport romance.
It's basketball.
Love and
basketball. The manga.
So wait,
crazy. Beat.
I haven't. I read the one shot and that was good, but I can't remember. I read like a couple chapters. Did they take the badminton out?
Yeah, that shit not badminton.
What, bro?
That's just basketball.
This shit. One of the characters was a basketball player. Whatever was a badminton player.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, my fault. I thought you meant the whole. Yeah, no, yeah. We got.
That's still a thing. Oh, okay.
Sports.
I thought you were telling me it's just basketball. I was about to lose
it's not Kuroko no basket.
Okay. Yeah. Somebody. I don't really got much to say. I haven't. This is one of the romances I don't care for. Somebody on Twitter that I follow said this was like if you fucking programmed the AI to write a romance, this is what you get. I can't say shit. I'ma say mid. A lot of people are gonna like it though, cause you know it's fucking romance and it's sports. People are gonna fuck with it.
I'm gonna keep it a stack, man. Mid is accurate. However, as I am an enjoyer of the shoujo and the josei, to me, I can find the qualities in it to make it a bit above mid. But for argument's sake, for all intents and purposes, the way the story is going, the premise, it's not really actually any higher than mid. I can wank some stuff, but that's just personal bias. Objectively, it's mid.
Objectively mid. Anybody else, anything to say about Blue Box?
I never heard of that shit.
That's a jump, bro. It's crazy because I feel like it's crazy. Like nothing against you, but like when people say they never heard of like a series is Shonen Jump, it blows my mind. Cause it's like, bro, it's will you log on and you like open, you read your One Piece, your My Hero, your Jujutsu. It's right there. It's right next to it.
Really?
Yeah.
I know why.
Crazy.
Because people are only reading from TCB. That's why they're not actually reading. Yeah. They're not actually like reading. They're not actually going and reading stuff. They're reading like their favorite things 2 days early because they want to like be a part of the hype. They're not. They're reading off TCB.
Go
for it.
I do not support pirate and manga, but I do support pirate and anime. All right, next we got Windbreaker, the champion of delinquent anime. Oh, it's so much better than Tokyo Revengers. Why are those the only 2 shows y'all can bring up? Damn.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man.
There's a lot of delinquents.
If y'all got a B tier, I got it.
Who the fuck even read this? Who's reading this?
B tier is mid. If it's B, it's mid.
Okay, it's mid. I'll put it in mid. It's like
who's reading this, man?
It's cool.
Its sales is going crazy right now. A lot of people are reading it, not me. A lot of people are reading it. The sales are going crazy right now.
Oh, money don't
Fair
equal
enough.
quality.
Anime's alright. I never checked out the manga.
We're gonna
Fair
say
enough.
I'm giving it mid, straight up.
How many people haven't read it? Because I feel like it's probably safe to put in just illiterate.
I definitely ain't read this shit.
This might just be a skip. You might as well skip it.
We can't skip it, bro. They the definitive taste.
We got one person that read it.
Windbreaker.
One person that read it, and like
I hate read
people.
It, if I'm being real,
people love it, man. I know a lot of people that read it. A lot of people who say it's like the best, like one of the not the best, but one of the best delinquent series. But I have no say in it. I got no fight. A fucking horse in this race. Gotta put
that motherfucking illiterate, man. We don't got enough for it.
Not enough people. All right. Now it's time for some literal trash.
Actual literal garbage.
Actual garbage, buddy. If y'all
Literal garbage.
Drop it in the trash can.
Put that shit.
It's only right. It's literally only. This is why this tier exists.
Yeah.
Did you think
I didn't even realize
it?
it. I didn't think about it until now.
This is why
Actual
trash is right here. It's literally trash, bro. But how y'all feel about this series?
For real,
so
though.
far?
Put that shit in peak.
I'll just say this.
You said Pete?
If you can read manga and you appreciate art and you appreciate a solid direction, that alone puts this in peak. I don't even want to talk about how good this manga fucking is. The art alone is enough. All right, I'm about to go on a fucking wank spree. Don't ask me nothing. But that shit going in peak.
Hey,
I think
it all the way, bro.
I think it deserves all the praise that it gets, but I would still just personally have to put it in an A, just because it is, for me, I don't know what it is. Soul Eater and Fire Force were the same way, and this author was an assistant for Okubo or whatever. But they both took both of those stories took a long ass time for me to like care. Like I was reading it, I was like, this is good. It's clearly good. It's obviously good. But for some reason, they just don't click with me. And this series, I love it. I read it every week. I read it, fucking if it come out at 3 a.m, I'm reading it at 3 a.m. But it still just hasn't had a thing happen yet where I'm like, yeah, this is like one of the best things out. But
slow cooking.
I respect anybody who says peak because it is really fucking good. There's nothing bad with it at all. It hasn't clicked with me yet to become great. So I'd say high A, yeah.
Yeah, and I'd like to piggyback off that too. You saying that you didn't, it took you a long time to feel Soul Eater and Fire Force and shit. I'm actually like that also. Like a lot of times I don't even fuck with some shit until we're like deep into the 4th or 5th arc,
Yeah.
But that kind of turned me into a completionist because oftentimes now I'm like, it's not really heat right now, but I can call this good. Now let it cook. It's more than likely going to get better.
Yeah,
I mean, it's hardly ever that you keep staying with some shit and it gets worse. That's actually fewer in between than you would think.
I think a good way to like look at shit is like, because a lot of people read like one chapter, they'll read like 1 to 3 chapters, drop it. I think like the kind of like milestones you should do is like you should read a volume. If you don't fuck with it, maybe it don't go nowhere. But like if the shit's going on for 2 years, you don't like fuck with it, like you didn't fuck with it like on your 7 chapter read, but it's still going 2 years later, and you see people talking about it every day, then maybe it's you. Maybe you need to reread it. Maybe there's something you missed, because clearly it's still going, and clearly there's 100 niggas talking about it on your timeline. So something with it is resonating with people, and it could have just been you at the time. Sometimes you're not ready for certain series.
How many? What's the vote?
We
got two peaks.
Was that 2 peaks and an A? We can put that motherfucker in high A then. Balance it out to high A.
Yeah,
that's great with that.
High A.
You putting it over Sakamoto?
Oh, Sendo also said peak. Let's put it in the back of the then.
I think peak is deserving.
All right,
good, great with me.
All right, man. Next up,
Versus. Can't speak on it.
I've heard of it.
Never heard.
Might be illiterate.
Versus is really fucking good, and I hate y'all right now.
Not enough.
Versus is, bruh. Versus is made by one. Versus is made by One Punch Man guy. Yes. He's working with the dude. There's a different artist on it, not Murata this time, but the guy who makes Tenkaichi something. I forget the full name of it, but it's like a tournament shit. This shit is fucking peak, but it's like
for real.
It's like multiple world isekai. So just fucking elevator pitch. Main character, he lives in a world like that's infested with demons. There's these like 17 or 51, I forget the number, like let's say 49 demon lords. And the demon lords are beating the shit out of them. And main character he's a hero. And there's a bunch of other heroes. They fucking summon. They use summoning magic to call help from another world. And the help from the other world comes over, and they are able to deal with the demons. But they brought their threat along too, which was like these people. They were like super sci-fi mechs and stuff. They got like fucking machine guns and shit. There's no guns in the main world of Versus. No guns, no nothing like that. It's like magic, fantasy. Fucking people are riding goats and shit. Then these people come over. They got guns. It's like Halo and fucking Mass Effect and shit. And they bring over their bad guys, and it's like machines. But like 50 other worlds at the same time did this spell, so it's an isekai that's like 50 fucking planets all mashed, and they all brought their antagonists too. Steampunk dudes, they got like fucking dwarves, just all kinds of shit. It's really fucking good. You should check it out. Highly recommend. Good. Cool with it going illiterate though.
Gotta be illiterate.
Well, I just bookmarked it on the website that I won't name.
The website.
Yeah.
You know,
highly recommend.
Check it out.
is monthly though, so it's like
I'm good with that.
Like
I've been reading
15
Vinland
chapters.
Saga for years, man.
Yeah, this was very new. It's like 15 chapters.
Good with me.
Now we got next up
Magic
overhyped.
Elf
Frieren.
Overhyped Magic
The
Elf.
overhyped journey.
That shit is peaked out. If that ain't at the top of peak, this shit is rigged.
The tip top.
Go ahead and call it rigged.
I'll
then,
put it
because,
No way.
Nah, I mean,
What y'all got? Real takes
Y'all
on
wasn't fucking
Frieren.
with
I mean,
I don't
it's
have
good.
nowhere I could put it but A or peak though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like that's not incorrect. I can't quite call it peak because it plays on the magical world trope to me. In my personal opinion, I read a lot of fucking magical world based manga. I read every fucking thing, and I've seen this manga before without an elf main character, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm good with peak though. I mean, because it is really fucking good. It's really high quality. I got nothing bad to say about it. It's just one of many.
Yeah, I'm good.
I want to
Peak.
give
I
it
don't
an
have
A,
any.
man. All right, I'm
Yeah,
outvoted
I'm good
though.
with Peak. No bad things to say. It's not for everybody though. This is
No.
one of them ones where
No.
you can't just like, even though it's peak, like a lot of these just like, yeah, pick up Dandadan. You're gonna love it. But I can't tell everybody to pick up Frieren and know that they're gonna love it.
Me personally, I'm kind of biased because I do hate that medieval setting. I do hate that shit. Always have. Always have. I just hate it. Hey, look, man. What is this?
Akane-banashi.
Banashi.
Illiterate.
Yes.
That's got to be illiterate. Stop playing. Y'all did not
So-
read that.
It's good.
This is really good. This is really good. If you can
If one
you
other
can
person
enjoy
ain't read
the
it, it's
slice
going-
of life, man, come on.
You
The
need
slice
another
of
person.
life,
That's the rules. You need,
romance.
Got to be another person.
This is good in that. This is really good in that category. You know, it's not like too much you can expect from this type of manga, except for it to either be actual dumpster dirt or just good enough. And this
God,
it's hella good.
It's really good, but it's definitely like I said with Frieren, you can't recommend this to most people
No,
because
you
it's a solo stage play thing. Like one character, they get on stage and they perform Rakugo, and it's like they have to convince you that like something is happening with multiple characters, but they themselves are playing every character. It's
One man show.
Yeah, it's really good, but a lot of people fuck with it, man. I think it's gonna blow up when it gets an anime, but like
Hard agree.
Yeah.
Agree.
Y'all giving
Because
that
like
an A?
I was reading My Dress Up Darling before we got the anime, and I was a big fan of that shit. But the way that they fucking animate these damn shows that you just think are like little slice of life, little cool little joints, they be doing they shit. It's gonna go crazy.
yeah, Akane-banashi I think is gonna be huge, and it like it's very popular. Like I think it got I think it got manga of the year in one of the polls that I was like participating in. It was up there.
Yeah.
Until the
hard.
second season.
I'm good with A.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Daemons of the Shadow Realm.
I hate this name so much.
It's so stupid.
Daemons?
Why is it Daemons?
Yeah, the like unofficial like name before they changed it to that was like Yomi no Sugai, and I like that way more.
Yeah.
And it's obvious.
Yeah, well,
who did
that's
this
just
one.
that's the same name, just it's translated.
Yeah, just like Kimetsu no Yaiba to fucking
Yeah,
like
that sounds
yeah.
better than Demon Slayer, you know.
Yeah.
But this one, okay. So I'm gonna be fair. Right now, this is damn near trash. We're in the mid territory, but it's almost trash. I mean, this is listen. I can tell that 75 chapters from now, we're putting this in peak. But
Okay.
it's one of those joints that's like they're not doing shit right now because there's such a buildup, and that's bad for a monthly manga, if you ask me. Because they're gonna do so much shit with this. This is the same author as Fullmetal Alchemist.
Yeah,
We're not gonna wonder.
Yeah.
We're not wondering if it's gonna deliver. We know it's gonna deliver. But it's not fucking cooking right now. It's not cooking.
I was about to say, you know why it's taking its time, and I was gonna say,
Yes.
Fullmetal Alchemist,
Yes.
yeah.
She don't
I
want
know
to
it's gonna be peak, but they're
Yeah.
not cooking shit right now.
normalize letting mangakas not die from their work. Let her take her time,
Yeah,
bro.
please.
Let her cook, bro.
Please.
I like it a lot. I think the power system is dope. But I can understand it. I would say like low A or high mid. I think it's better than shit like fucking Kaiju for sure. And yeah, I'd put it.
Oh, yeah,
I'd
easily.
put it over everything that's in mid right now. personally.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like I like it a lot. I haven't read it in like 3 or 4 months, so I'm
Please
behind.
pick it back up. Yeah. Please pick it back up.
But it is going like this is a manga video, but I keep talking about like things that are gonna blow up when they get anime. This is gonna be big when it gets anime.
Off
Hell
rip.
yeah.
Off rip.
This is Full Metal's
That
little
fan
brother.
base ain't playing.
Yeah.
By the
They
time
not
they get more chapters, it might be Full Metal's big brother.
Yeah.
You
know?
think they gonna downvote it on Maul? If they pass
No,
Full Metal?
they're
It'd be crazy
gonna.
if they did.
This
It'd
is
be
getting
crazy.
sucked off
So
for real.
fucking funny,
Yeah,
bro.
it'd be crazy if they did.
They're gonna make a 0.
Because I read like the first 2 chapters. And that shit was not it.
You should read. Yeah, you should
You gotta
definitely
read
read more.
You gotta read
Yeah.
more. Definitely read
Definitely.
more. Like
Yeah.
I said, they're not fucking cooking. But if you can appreciate manga and you can tell that they're gonna give us something, it's a good manga. But I'm
Yeah.
just speaking for longevity. What we have right now, it's not it yet.
Big
Yeah,
setup stuff. It's
wrong
setting up for some waves.
So high mid,
easily.
folks. Just not there yet.
But I'll tap in.
Now we got 4
Hey.
Nights of the Apocalypse.
One of my
Freaky ass
honorable
niggas
mentions
stand
right
up.
here, boy. I'm reading this shit every week, every fucking chapter drop. It's like 115 chapters right now. I'm fucking loving it. It's good as hell. Listen, if you read If you read Seven Deadly Sins, you would know that in manga form, that shit was kind of good. It's pretty good. Now, this shit right here, despite all of the questionable shit that we're aware of, that we know of,
Japanese stuff. That's what we're
Yeah.
gonna call it.
the Japanese content. The author definitely learned from his mistakes with his former series.
I'm tired of
And
you
you
saying
can
that
tell-
shit. I heard you say that 1,000 times.
You can tell
He's
when
fucking
you
right.
read it.
He's
you can tell
right.
when you're reading it. He learned from all the fuck ups, the gimmicks, the tropes, the niches. He was like, fuck all that. Lock in the quality. It's a way better piece of work. It just is.
Yeah.
But that shit's A tier.
I would agree. Other than like it's a hard one to sell because personally, I really like. I hated Seven Deadly Sins after about 100 chapters because they added a numerical power system and Seven Deadly Sins became like, okay, my power level is 20,000 and I can beat this guy's ass, but wait, he didn't die and he ate a sensu bean and now he's 25,000. I got to train and now I'm 23,000, but I can make 4 clones of myself, so that makes me 89,000. And it just kept doing that. When that shit ended, I was like, thank fucking God. And then this came out. Peak. No numerical power system. There's actual like there's like classes now, and the main character is fucking incredible. Percy is actually one of my favorite main characters out right now.
Is goated.
He is gas, and I fucking thank whoever's up there. Thank you for not letting this nigga make this story focus on Meliodas' son, like Boruto. And whatever other stories, because like Tristan is cool, but fucking Percy is a much way better, like fucking more fun character. He's way more interesting. His fucking past, his history, everything about him is fucking cool, and he's just great. He's got a whole different type of magic.
All right.
What makes
Percy's
that
great.
funny? I would almost argue that Tristan's not interesting, and that's hilarious to me.
Yeah,
I almost don't care about him. Like
I don't. Yeah, it's Percy and like Lance are like the I think fan favorites.
Easily.
Yeah, and fucking and Percy. Yeah, Tristan, it's like you already seen, like you followed the entire story of Seven Deadly Sins, and you've seen the Demon Clan, and you've seen the Angels, so you know what they're about. Percy's completely different, and like this, like I said, high rating. I say A, but this was hard to sell. So like, if you have managed to read Seven Deadly Sins, whether you hated it or not, if you made it over halfway, I'd say finish Sins and read this. If you haven't touched Sins, then don't, just fuck it. Don't even. I can't fucking. I wouldn't tell my worst enemy to read Seven Deadly Sins, bro. But this shit, if you have made it far enough, this is fucking way better.
It's good. We giving it an A, man. What would y'all put it in? What front of? What would you put it in front of? Excuse me.
I'm definitely. It's fine right there actually. Where you had it is actually fine. Yeah, right. That's perfect.
4 Nights of Apocalypse, A tier.
The author's fucking weird though. He can't stop drawing little kids, but like
he just can't. He
it's
got it.
It's hard to defend, bro.
Yeah.
Thick thigh little boys has to happen. Young boys have thick thighs. If y'all didn't know that, they do.
Boys of
According to
crazy.
If you read manga,
crazy title coming right off of that. Boys
Abyss. So as the resident Josei reader,
why are you that?
I read everything. You already know this. This is peak. Okay. If you like romance,
you know where it's going.
If you like that soap opera style drama, that suspenseful writing, that whodunit style of suspense, if you like getting giddy in your seat every fucking week for the next drop, like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? It stands out in its genre strongly.
It's going in the illiterate.
This is not a crowd favorite at all. Niggas not just going to to go pick up Boys Abyss. You know what I'm saying?
That's
You almost can't sell it because the damn title. And it's a fucking romance slice of life.
This is one of the few that I have not read, but the people that I do know that have read it, they're caught up, but they hate themselves. So I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. They literally, when a new chapter come out, they're like, bro, why the fuck am I doing this to myself?
We are done talking about Boys Abyss. Enough. Which one? Enough. Which one? What y'all feel about this? We an hour in on it. Damn.
Oh man.
Which watch? I fuck with it, bro. It's have any of y'all read it?
It's cool. I read it. It's cool. I enjoy it. I do enjoy this manga.
One thing I can't say is it's got some of the best volume covers in Jump right now. Fucking
hard.
The volume covers are incredible. Like, I mean, they're cute. I mean, you see one of them. So I'm not saying that they're like, you know, no gangster shit, but like it's beautiful. The art is great. It's a good series, but it's like it's not a serious series at all. It's not like unserious like Kindergarten Wars, but it's like it's good. And the author did like Sket Dance and Astro Lost in Space or some other shit like that. I haven't read those either, but this one's fun, and they have a few really good chapters that I love. Like fucking one of the dudes is obsessed with like fucking vintage Levi's, and he spent the entire chapter just talking about like fucking acid washing and wearing his Levi jeans and shit like that. It's good when it's good, but like there's some like plot in the background as far as it just hasn't happened yet.
Where y'all putting this, man?
I'm good with exactly where you put it, to be real with you.
Mid does not mean bad, by the way. Mid does not
mean bad.
Yeah, mid don't mean bad.
Trash. I'd
probably put it personally above like Blue Box, just because I haven't read Blue Box at all.
Yeah, fans got to remember that mid came from mid grade, aka medium.
Yeah,
that's not bad.
That's that regular.
That's just regular. It's average, not bad.
Yeah, but not the best.
All right, I don't know what this is. What is that?
Shibatarian.
Yeah.
I know
Political?
Who the fuck is that?
Shibatarian is I would be very fine. It's good. I don't want to just say everything is good because I enjoyed it, but it's good. But it's not for everybody. It's cool. I liked it. It's a fun little stupid series. Main character. Yeah,
we ain't gotta talk about everything. Everything ain't gotta have rent. Everything.
Yeah,
we ain't gotta talk about everything.
I think you should check out chapter 1 though. It might surprise you.
Well, right. I'll throw that in the bookmarks.
Beat in Motion.
No, I did read Beat in Motion for some time. I think I dropped it around like chapter 32. I enjoyed it. Nothing at all stood out to me in the slightest, but it was a fun manga. It's in that lane of just slice of life, everyday plots, niggas trying to pursue women and achieve goals in school. Man, listen, that's just mid, you know. It's just I got nothing to wink.
I'm fine with mid. I've only read like 3 chapters, and I didn't care.
Didn't make him care.
Didn't care. Yeah, I felt nothing.
Hope you're happy, Lemon.
I felt nothing.
Yo, we gotta put everything on the list, though. We still love you though, bro. Hope you're happy, Lemon.
Yeah. On the other end of the spectrum, I actually really like this. This was
I don't know what this is,
bro. It's a rom-com, but it's a love triangle. It is. I made a video of this, and it was actually my first video to pass like 3K views or whatever. So this one was kind of my breakthrough. It's what got me going for real. But it's fun. It's the main character. It starts off with the main character is having a nightmare, and his ex-girlfriend is like, you know, sorry to do this to you, but I was cheating on you, not just with one guy, but with 3. And so they break up, and he wakes up. He's like, wow, I was thinking about this bitch again, and whatever. And she's gorgeous. And, you know, he's in college now, and he now body swaps with his ex every day. So every day they swap places. It's weird, but it's fun. And there's a lot of like really good characters. I like it. Fine with it going there.
It's illiterate because nobody else.
You kinky as hell.
It's really good. There's no weird stuff. There's literally there's no weird or sexual or anything in it at all. It's really super wholesome. It's like at first I was like, this sounds like trash, but it's actually super good.
Okay.
Unfortunately, nobody else read it.
Yeah.
Y'all not reading Rooster Fighter. Cockfighter? Come on, bro. Y'all not reading this. Stop it.
It's money, brother.
Yeah.
Rooster Fighter is, bruh. Rooster
is fire.
Fine with it going illiterate, but Rooster Fighter is like if you fucking is One Punch Man with chickens.
That sound hard, I guess.
It sound kind of cool. Now,
literally, bro. To look at chapter 1 when this shit over, bro. You go like, what the fuck is this, yeah?
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna read it though.
One Punch Man with chickens, bro. The chicken is hard as fuck.
Good. It sounds good.
He go hard, yeah.
Tokyo Aliens.
Tokyo Aliens.
Maybe I'm just a fiend for this. You said what?
I said I thought they got.
I don't know.
I don't actually.
Alien series they got.
Oh, you're thinking of Aliens area.
That was my
area.
shit.
Yeah.
That one hurt. That's the first time I got hit with one of those. But this is different.
And this one
I haven't touched
actually.
this.
Yeah, I've actually never heard of this one.
Nobody read that?
Not even heard of? Damn.
I've not even heard of this one.
Damn.
My friend told me to read it, but I never checked it out. He said to me that don't matter right now. So
It got some fans. But yeah.
Well, Sendo says it was some mid.
Middling.
But yeah, I never touched that one. We'll have to. I'm gonna have to add that to my list.
Tokyo Aliens.
Moving on.
Next up,
Have any of y'all
Food
read
Night,
this?
featuring the
Have
Joker.
any of y'all read this one?
Don't know what that is.
I'm just here
Full Night.
for support.
Full Night is hot. Full Night is why I said. Full Night is why I said I couldn't get into Wild Strawberry, because Full Night is just it's a plant-based murder mystery, and they found this like surgery or like science to turn people into plants. The trade-off is they give you like $3 million. They don't normally move, but one of these fucking plants is going around killing people, and the main character, he ends up like getting in a fucking severe accident, and he's not supposed to be like, he shouldn't be taking the surgery, but like somebody makes the exception. He gets the surgery, and then he is able to hear the thoughts of the other plants, and he can talk to other plants, and nobody else knows that these other plants are even still like alive. Like they're like, no, it like say come here or whatever. So it's really good. It's a mystery. You should fuck with it. IMO.
Well, it sounds really fucking cool.
Yeah,
Actually.
Unfortunately, illiterate.
Illiterate. Yes,
On
sir.
some more heat right here.
And I
Sir,
are
sir.
polar opposites.
You and
baby.
I are polar opposites. This shit gets me going.
Yeah.
I must say, I really fuck with this manga. Man, I don't want to say peak, but I feel like peak.
I give it peak. It's I'd say it's one of the best rom-coms out right now.
Cool, I got someone to back me up. Put that motherfucker.
Yeah, if not the best. Like right now, like gun to my head, I can't think of anything that I would say was better than this. But I'm not a rom-com guy, because there are a lot. So like, if you're watching this, don't come at me and be like, yo, you dumbass motherfucker, read this. Like, I love it. Yeah.
My nigga hit the, but I'm not a rapper.
Yeah, I'm not a rapper. Yeah. But it's really good.
That's peak. It's a lot of peak now. You got 8 joints in peak.
This is a very fair list. We're very fair in here.
There's a lot of good shit to read, man.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, this is also good for people who are only, I ain't pointing no fingers, but if you only, like I said, if you only read One Piece and JJK, bro, check out some of these, because that ain't the only thing out. New shit come out every day, brother.
One Piece is all you will ever need, though. 10 more years.
I don't know about that.
Most shit come out every day.
I don't know if all I'll ever need.
Bruh, that's it. Your whole career just reading One Piece. Man.
Oh, hell no.
That's not enough.
People made their life careers on YouTube just theorizing One Piece, bro. That's it. That's all you need.
It's crazy.
News Exorcist. It's hella Exorcist. I'm only seeing
New
like,
Ways.
Yeah, New Age, but
New Age Exorcist.
Exorcist is jump staying, yeah. They can't get enough of it.
How y'all feel?
I tried to read this. I tried like 3 times. All 3 attempts failed. I don't think it's meant to be. I got to like chapter 5. I cannot.
You calling me?
It's not for free. It's not for free.
I would say mid. I tried to read it, didn't like it, but it's got a fucking. This is one of the fucking ones with a massive fan base. Surprisingly, like it's got a big.
They fuck with this.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is like light novel. I think a light novel, a big light novel like writer backed it up, and it's like it's doing big things, and it's like 50 chapters. Like I thought it would have been axed a long time ago, but it's already at like
Me
60
too.
chapters now. So,
I thought the same shit.
yeah.
It is what it is, folks. New Age Exorcist, some mid. Now it's time for some Far East Chimera.
Peak.
Absolute.
I'd give it
I
A.
touched it.
I'd give it A, honestly, but it's really fucking good.
Who else can back up Far East Chimera? Excuse, because it's looking illiterate, brother.
Fucking read it. I'll accept the illiterate, but fucking read it. Really good.
You can't read everything. How did you read everything? This man read everything, bro. Anoki dealt.
And Koku. Ankoku Delta.
Ankoku.
I don't know what this is.
I don't know. This looks hard though. Man got 4 years.
So I ain't gonna give a whole spiel, but if you like Dora Hidora and Chainsaw Man, it's like both of those kind of put together.
It looked like something to read, dog. Unfortunately,
It's good. But
Know how
yeah.
I go.
damn, this is section getting too big, man. Let's go to Ghost Fixers. This look like art style.
If you say it, huh?
I ain't gonna. Nah, it look like that thing.
I'm be surprised. It's the author of Summertime Rendering. They made that. It's a new series.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
I've only given it about 3 chapters, but I'm letting it build just because I like Summertime. So
Sometime Rendering classic.
yeah, I think that's good and illiterate.
Astro Royale.
Trash.
Tokyo Revengers, but not.
Trash.
Yeah.
What?
So,
Why y'all don't,
Tokyo Revengers.
y'all just want them to make everything realistic?
Nah.
No, I mean,
I haven't given it a fair shot. I gotta go back and read it.
yeah, I didn't either. You know what I'm saying? I saw that shit like during the hype of Tokyo Revengers, and I was like, oh look, he made another thing. I don't care. Like, I didn't care, so I didn't touch it.
It's mid, and it upsets me because I fucking love Tokyo Revengers.
That is trash, to be honest.
Give it some time.
Trash.
Yeah, it's new. It's like 10 chapters.
Yeah, it needs time to cook.
We can't. Yeah, it's so is mid because it ain't good.
The
We gotta
motherfucking
judge it based on what it is,
I'm fine with that.
not what it's gonna be. You feel me? We got
Hell yeah,
Astro Baby. What's that about? Wait, y'all getting that? Who read that?
can't tell you.
Astro Baby's good. It's the author of Soloist in a Cage. If you read that, but yeah, fine with illiterate, but yeah, it's good.
We can-
Fucking
At least 2 people gotta be able to talk about.
y'all got some homework to do, man.
Yeah, we got.
As you can see, we got some homework, man. I've been slacking lately myself.
Yeah, bro, it's a lot.
Gotta
Missing a lot.
get on the game, man.
I'm trying to see what did y'all read. I read this.
I know we can condense this.
I read a couple chapters on this, bro.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Darwin's incident. That's really fucking good. I actually fuck with that.
Yeah,
I really fuck with that.
Yeah,
That's
he's a human. He's a human Z.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I was tripping.
I really fuck with that.
That is gonna shake shit up.
But is
would
it
put-
not racist?
There is like racist
it's
allegories
kinda-
and stuff.
Yeah, a little bit type shit.
I give it an A though. In all seriousness, which
I give it an A as well.
Yeah, it's going to be like it's a newer series, but it's gonna do numbers when it gets animated.
Absolutely. There's no way.
It's gonna turn heads and it's gonna get people talking and going like, I don't know about that. It's gonna piss a lot of people off because like it's pointing at them and people don't like that.
Yeah, not how that goes. All right, we got Centuria. I read Centuria.
Centuria is really fucking good.
That's really fucking great. The last chapter that just dropped like yesterday or a couple days ago.
Yeah, that's
something like
it's a Sunday series. Yeah,
Sunday. Thank you. Yeah, I'm keeping up with that one. That's really fucking. I'm really enjoying that shit.
that's another of Fujimoto's offspring.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. That's a higher A if you ask me personally.
Yeah, I'd put it. I'd move Darwin up above Kindergarten Wars 2, but like those, I think that's fine. I don't want to be the guy and say like I ain't gonna be the guy and say put him above Sakamoto because I know how love Sakamoto
I
is.
wasn't gonna say it. I wasn't gonna say it.
But like,
we ain't doing that.
Yeah, but Centuria has a lot of fucking potential. It's only got like 8 chapters, but it's got big potential, and it's one of Fujimoto's golden pens, man. They leave the nest. He gives them a pen, let them write, and they fucking touch
do
gold.
their shit. Everything Fujimoto touch, whether it be pieces of work or his damn assistants, they go and that shit turns into diamonds.
Yeah, they make gold. Yeah,
it's mad good. 8 chapters in and it's got that much. It's too good, bro.
yeah.
Too good.
Then why he let Greg do? Never mind.
Huh?
He teach Greg nothing.
Greg is hard headed. That's why. Greg a knucklehead. Now, Ruri Dragon. Ruby Dragon that's that shit. I love Ruby Dragon.
Yeah,
I'm fine with that.
The first few chapters, it started off, how a slice of life does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. I would say I'd give it A. I'd be cool with A.
I really
Honestly.
fuck with Ruby Dragon.
Yeah,
Definitely
I'd be
an
cool
A.
with Yeah,
Definitely
above
an
mid,
A.
brother. Above
It's all
mid.
around.
Yeah, it's
Putting it
A.
in front of anything.
Put that shit in front of 4 Knights.
Yeah,
Boom, boom.
Ain't shit but a little dragon girl going to school. That's way better than the Knights of the Apocalypse. You know what I'm saying?
it's good shit.
What else we got on here? Y'all cooking with?
There's like 6 here. Stage S is dope.
Stage S is real dope. I fell off of Stage S was like so promising at the start though. It started off so fucking good, and the author took like a year or two hiatus, bro.
Yeah, he got sick. Yeah, he was like, I'll be back, and he was literally gone for a year. What I think it was he went on break. This series it reminds me of Chainsaw Man, and he took a break for a year when Chainsaw Man Part 2 started. And I was like, was it the heat of Fujimoto coming back that made him like take a break? Because like literally like Chainsaw Man came back and he was gone the next week for a year.
He was like, all right, I know I was in your hood, my phone.
Yeah. He's gone.
Yeah,
but it's good.
No, I'm cool with that. It's great.
I'd put it above like
you putting that
bitch above Kaiju at least.
Y'all putting that
somewhere. I'd enjoyed it more than Kaiju. Fuck it.
On the one way at the end.
Yeah, Summer Hikaru died.
Hikaru died. Yeah, I read like 15 chapters of that shit.
It's funny. I
ain't touched nothing else on here though.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, Summer Hikari died is really fucking good. IMO, but it like he said, I only read 15 chapters, and then that was when like I caught up, and there were no more chapters, but more chapters have come out, and I haven't read them yet. But it's really good. I'd probably say put it in A honestly, because it's like it's
for what they're doing. It's back of A easily.
Yeah, it's another one of them.
It has potential though. Like that shit in 50 more chapters is gonna be in the peak section.
Yeah,
easily.
We'll see. All right, anything else? That's gonna do it right here, folks.
That'll be it.
The official.
I'm sitting there thinking I'm catching up. I'm caught up to everything, but half of this shit I ain't even heard of.
if I have to say, the ones from Illiterate that I highly recommend over anything else: Versus, Far East Chimera, Samurai in Another World, Bugle Call, Mujina Into the Deep, Tower Dungeon, and Full Night. I would say those you absolutely should read.
Hell yeah. We heard it here first, folks.
That's gonna do it.
These are the definitive opinions. Whatever y'all be thinking, that's what y'all be thinking. Here's the facts right here.
This is the definitive tape.
Here's the facts.
You feel me? If y'all got some disagreements, let me know something, talk shit, tell me to go get back on 2K. I'm not gonna play no 2K.
Let us know.
Oh, hell no.
We gotta get back on 2K.
Oh, hell no.
Niggas need to get back on Madden with their opinions and all that.
Let me see A tier again.
Solid tier list, folks.
Yeah, solid tier list.
The official.
So here's the takeaway, folks. Read more manga. Read more mangas. Find your passion again. Find your enjoyment once again. Whatever you see up here, if you haven't read it, please pick it up. If you have read it, pick up something in the illiterate tab. It's full. We got some homework to do ourselves.
All right, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, folks. We got Yato in here, Nim Like Us in here. I'm Trey. This is The Village. That's free. Catch y'all next week.
Whoa, out of there.